read this right now off this paper, or you can't do this.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised. I'm sorry I invited my brother. Ladies, please don't hold it against us. We are Gentile creatures who really love and empower you daily. But my brother Todd's a fucking ass who sees you as nothing but a box set to slide it in and out of.
And there's our intro.
There we go. We've nailed it. We've nailed it.
It's evil! Don't touch it!
It's alive!
I was with you.
They're coming to get you by the power of Christ. This is
Hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Hey everybody, what's going on? It's getting close to Halloween, so we're going to do a little special show here, and we've got a guest. The Todd is sitting in with us, Zach's older brother. We're going to talk about our top 5 favorite movies for Halloween. Not our favorite horror movies of all time, just the ones that get us horny for Halloween. So sit back and have a good time.
What it do, what it do. The Todd abides.
How's it going, guys?
Oh, fantastic.
Yes. This episode has got to be better than your last one, which really came off. Oh, you're welcome. But I'm just really hoping this episode isn't like the Harry Potter culture club thing you had with the holders, seekers, and creepypasta. That just screams weird Harry Potter shit. It's a Quidditch match with mac and cheese. Sorry. Press on.
Hey. What do you want? What do you want? What?
I feel like it was a bit darker.
More of a Bidditch match, huh?
Darker than Harry Potter, anyway.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I haven't broken out the Tom Araya.
Or horrific.
Yeah. Oh. Plus, people got to find out we can't read well.
Yes. We need to go to what's the
Rosetta
movie?
Stone?
No, yeah, Rosetta Stone. Yeah, that's the one.
we gotta learn English.
Yeah. I was thinking of the Zoolander Center for people who can't read good and stuff. That's what I was thinking we needed to go to.
That's a start.
Did you guys know the first horror movie ever made? Have you ever tried to research that?
I haven't.
No. Have you ever heard of? Do you know what it is? It's a French film by this director named Georges Méliès. It's called Le Meneur des Diables. It was made in 1896. I think the like English translation, I think, is House of the Devil.
Okay, I was gonna go with the devil's shit because of the maneuver thing.
I got you. I think it's like the manner of the devil is what when I read it, that's what I see. It's the manner of the devil. So the House of the Devil.
Oh, I went dark.
So, not only do we have to thank the French for, democracy and blowjobs, but we also have to thank them for horror movies. So that's pretty cool. And fries.
I would like to start this one off with my sister was supposed to be here. She wanted to come do her top 5, and she was nervous about it. Even went out and bought a Misfits t-shirt because she said she would fit in more. And I was like, well, what's your favorite Misfits song? She goes, I don't know. I don't even know if I've ever heard any. I was like, well, we lived in the same house for a while, so I guarantee you,
Mother,
you have heard some. She goes, I think I only know one.
Hey, Spar.
Yeah.
Is your sister single?
Nope. She is engaged right now.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Absolutely not. No. There's a ring on the finger, bro.
It ain't official. They ain't signed the papers yet.
That ship sailed, hit a rock, and sank in the ocean, man.
All right. Anyways.
We'll kick this off. Todd, do you want to go first with your number 5 movie for the Halloween season?
My number 5 movie is It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Now, before you get mad at me and go, that's a kid's movie, blah, 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 it's a cartoon. It's all about Halloween. But when you honestly take a realistic look at how all them kids treat each other and the shit they do, it's fucking horrifying. It's horrific.
Okay.
All right. I'll allow it.
I was going to give it to you just on nostalgic purposes.
Yeah. Yeah, same here. But I mean, I'm even going to overlook the fact that it's technically a special. It's not really a movie, is it?
Well, come on now.
You're
right. When I think about Halloween, I definitely have to think about Charlie Brown and Lucy and that poor bastard falling on his ass every time he tried to kick the ball.
If I was scrolling through the channels and that popped up around Halloween time, I wouldn't go past it, probably.
I own it on DVD. So it counts.
It does. That counts as a movie.
There you go. All right. I'll allow it.
Ooh.
All right, Zach, what do you got for number 5?
My number 5 would be Sleepy Hollow by Mr. Tim Burton.
Fantastic.
It's a nice little film. It reminds me of Walt Disney's Ichabod Crane cartoon that they had, but it's a hell of a lot darker, a hell of a lot cooler. You got Johnny Depp, and
Christina Ricci,
and you can't go wrong with Christopher Walken.
Yeah, great villain. He was so good in that.
Yeah, only guy I know that can walk around with a watch up his ass for 5 years
and still get more cowbell.
And get more cowbell, because that's what he needs. A little more cowbell.
We definitely need more cowbell. I feel like there might be a trend going on here. I don't know, but my number 5 movie is The Ninth Gate. So we've got Johnny Depp in here.
Johnny Depp, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it makes me think of Halloween because the movie is all about a book, The Nine Gates of the Kingdom of Shadows, and Johnny Depp's like this cutthroat book dealer. He'll find out if the book's real or whatever. He's got so much knowledge in it, and this book's supposed to bring about the devil.
Spoilers?
Oh, that's true.
No, fuck this. These are so far everything's like fucking 20 years old. Doesn't matter.
Anyway, this book will bring up the devil, so it's on my list. It's on my list for Halloween.
Right on, man. I dig it.
All right, Todd. What are you thinking for number 4? Uh-oh.
That's a long side.
I've been looking at my list, and I think I'm going to stick with it. But the original Amityville Horror with James Bronson from 1979.
Yeah, man, it's creepy. Super creepy.
That was the first real horror movie I ever sat through and watched beginning to end. And to this day, I have never been able to do that again because it just messes with me. It's like childhood trauma all rolled up into an hour and a half.
Oh, yeah, I totally get it. Yeah. Luckily for me.
The flies.
Oh, yeah.
The
pig. Yeah, creepy stuff. I kind of lucked out. I think the first horror movie I saw was Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, which was horrible. And I was like, everybody's scared of this shit? I like it. I can deal with this.
Did you know that Wes Craven wasn't even associated with the second movie?
No.
I did know that, actually, yeah.
Completely different.
And because it grossed more than the first movie, he jumped back on board and figured he could build a franchise.
Thank goodness, or there wouldn't have been one.
He did a good job. I mean, that's one of my favorite franchises out of all of them. Freddy's just funny as fuck,
But I do get the childhood movie when you watched it as a kid, because whenever I was a kid, we were watching VHS tapes, and so people out there listening don't know what those are.
Oh, we both do though. I mean, we're right there with you. We're old AF.
Google it. But
Google
so-
VHS.
Hey, by the way, if you want to pick one up today, you can find one for about $350 to $400.
Yeah, exactly. But Dad used to keep the VHSs on top of the refrigerator so he wouldn't forget them to take them back. Well, this was when Top Gun came out, and I wanted him to rent Top Gun. I watched Top Gun. The next day, all the movies were on top of the refrigerator, and him and Mom were out mowing and working around. So I wanted to watch Top Gun again. I climbed up there, and I grabbed the movie, and I got it, and I brought it down, and I stuck it in the VCR and started watching it. Well, it happened to be The Exorcist and not Top Gun.
Oh my God.
So by the time my mom and dad
Your
came
first
in,
horror movie was The Exorcist.
yeah. So by the time mom and dad
It's
came
no
in,
wonder you're so fucking weird, man.
I know. By the time they came in, it was damn near over. Mom's like, "You got to shut that off." He's like, "Why? He's made it this far."
Yeah. Let
Probably
him
your
at
dad
least
on that
know
one.
how it ends.
Yeah, well, that's the only good part. At the end,
How old were you?
I'd probably 7 or 8.
Oh my God.
God.
Yeah,
Oh.
but
I think I was
That-
I was 14 or 15 before I saw The Exorcist.
well, that's why I won't let my daughter watch it because
And it scared that shit out of me then.
she watched The Conjuring and The Conjuring 2 and then was afraid to get out of her bed in the middle of the night. She texted her mom because she had to go to the bathroom. It's like, you're not watching The Exorcist, kid.
Not for at least not till you're 18. Yeah.
Wow.
Crazy.
All right, Zach, what's up with number 4?
My number 4. You can shoot me if you want. I don't care. I went with Ghostbusters.
Fantastic.
I mean, you got all the ghosts and stuff. And you also got a whole bunch of laughs. You got all-star cast. You got Bill Murray. You got Dan Aykroyd. You got Ivan Reitman. You know, just beautifully made film. And Rick Moranis is funny as fucking that.
Ernie Hudson.
There's so many good one-liners in that movie.
Everything. Yeah, I couldn't put that for Halloween because that's just one of my favorite movies of all time. Anyway.
I get it. When I originally saw it, I think it was around Halloween, and I've always associated it with Halloween because of that.
That does make sense.
So, just a nostalgia thing for me, more than likely, more than anything else. But just remember, boys, don't cross the streams.
No. It's such a quotable movie too.
Are you the key master? Are you the gatekeeper?
When someone asks if you're a god, you say yes.
Exactly. Damn it, Ray. It's good shit, man. It's good
All
shit.
right. I'll do my number 4.
What you got, buddy?
Drag Me to Hell.
Oh, nice pull. Good film. Raimi. It's like the comeback. The Sam Raimi comeback to horror.
Oh man. Well, I think the reason why I like it's a good story all the way through, but it's just got one of the best endings of all time.
Yeah.
So it's like it's got the creepy factor. I know Bruce doesn't make a cameo in this one, but the protagonist drives the Delta.
Yeah.
So
I was going to say, I think the Delta is in everything he's ever done, is it not?
Yeah. It was even in the what was that newest one that he did? With,
Doctor Strange thing.
Doctor
right?
Strange,
Multiverse
too.
of Madness.
Yeah, but Bruce did make a cameo in that one, but he doesn't in this one. I think this is one of the few ones that he doesn't make a cameo in.
Yeah.
I forget the
what's the other one that he's not in?
The curse. The doggone. I'm trying to think. It was the woman that was a psychic.
It was Jennifer.
Can't think of the name of it. That's not on my list.
That's all right. Doesn't matter. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
There was another one.
Well, you know, Sam's made some movies, so it's like, which one?
There's so many.
Yeah.
There's so many. The gift. The gift.
The gift. That's it. With Jennifer.
I don't remember. I didn't Google it. It just finally came to me.
Wasn't she like Jennifer? She's like a. Unless I'm thinking of the wrong one. Isn't it the
it's
singer
not
chick?
Jennifer's Body.
No. No, I don't think she was a singer. I don't remember, and I don't own the movie either. But
Okay.
Doggone it. Well, now I'm going to be thinking about it. Let's move along.
Move along, yeah. Let's moving right along.
I can look this up.
We're up to number 3.
All right. My number 3, speaking of Sam, is Evil Dead 2.
Hell yes.
Oh.
I'm just gonna drop it. Mind you, I'm more of a definite, Army of Darkness Halloween time. I did it with my girls. I do it with my grandsons now. I love the fact that at 6 and 7 years old, they get scared from Army of Darkness.
Really?
But then they can laugh it off. But I will not sit down and watch Evil Dead 2 with them because that movie scares the shit out of me.
It's a fantastic movie. It's the mother of all sequels, man.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And we might as well skip me because my number 3 is also Evil Dead 2. I guess that's why we're related, right?
Sam is really running the gamut here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the name of the podcast is called what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, well, I'll go with mine because my number 3 is Pumpkinhead, the original one that came out.
Nice. Yeah.
Lance Hendrickson.
Yeah.
That is nothing but creepy Halloween vibes throughout the whole thing, from the witch that lives down by the creek in the hollow. What you want, Ed Holly? To the freaking monster looking badass.
It's not bad, Matt. Not bad at all.
To the fact that I hate all the people that he's killing. It's so good. It's like you root for the monster up until the end.
Moidon.
He's such a badass.
Yes, he is. That's a
What's
good.
the family's name that's in that?
The Holly family? Is that what you're talking about? Ed Harley?
Yes.
Ed Harley, yeah. Yeah, well, I was watching that movie with my wife, and I don't care if this is a spoiler. The movie's 50 years old, it feels like. When they're riding the dirt bikes and the dog's walking, the bike jumps and hits the poor little boy with the Coke bottle glasses. And my wife goes, "Oh, thank God." Because it didn't hit the dog. I'm like, "You're a monster." It's like, you're worse than Pumpkinhead.
Oh, yeah. I love that movie. I haven't watched it in forever, but yeah, it's awesome. You
Don't
can't
blow
kill
out the
Pumpkinhead.
jack-o'-lantern. Don't blow out the
keep it
jack-o'-lantern.
That's right.
What you got on 2, the Todd?
Well, my number 2 is Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors.
Yeah. All right.
Now,
Good pull.
to tie into this, I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but that movie came out in the beginning of 1987. And during the filming, someone actually stole Freddy's glove off the set.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yes. Later in 1987, do you know what other movie came out?
Was it a Friday the 13th?
No. Evil Dead 2.
Oh, really?
All right.
And do you know what is hanging up in the tool shed scene in Evil Dead 2?
Yes.
Oh.
Freddy's glove.
That's awesome.
That is beyond awesome.
I thought it was like just homage. I didn't.
Supposedly the story is that, some people actually snuck on the set and they stole the glove and they've never recovered it. They don't know who's got it. But Sam, because I guess him and Wes kind of have a very wonderful, friendly relationship. So to poke at him a little bit, he was like, "Hey, look what I've got hanging up in my tool shed."
That's fantastic.
That's awesome.
So
that is
good.
awesome.
And, great soundtrack, Dawkins. Woohoo! Throw out
There you
a
go.
little 80s hair metal.
It started jamming in my head as soon as you said the movie.
We're the Dream Warriors.
I just remember the kid in the, let's see, there was the kid in the wheelchair, right? And then he turned into a musician or a magician or a wizard.
Sorry, kid, I don't believe in fairy tales.
Yep. And then there was the junkie girl who died by
Taryn.
Yeah.
Darren.
That was good. That was a good flick, man. Yeah, I think out of the whole series, I've probably seen that one the most. Yeah. As far as like rewatching it.
I got the box set where when all the DVDs are slid in there, you can see the back of him. It's the back of him from Final Nightmare.
Nice.
Did you not hear yourself speaking?
Oh,
I have the box set, and you can just slide it right in there.
Okay. You're gonna have to pump the brakes, Todd.
dude, I'm 50 and I can't get past dick and fart jokes. I'm sorry.
I can't either. I'm still a child.
And now a word from our sponsor. This episode is brought to you by Ryan.
Ryan is handsome.
Ryan has a great sense of humor.
He is the thick king.
He's a decent person.
Ryan's humble. As humble as they come.
He's got a huge fucking wanger.
Guns and mash for days.
He's got a huge fucking wanger.
The ladies love Ryan.
He's got a huge fucking wanger.
Fucking huge wanger, yeah. He's got a huge banger. Ryan's humble. As humble as they come.
His penis is so long it has an intermission.
He's got a huge banger. Huge banger.
Disclaimer, Ryan can and will not be held responsible for the claims made about the actual size of his penis.
Yeah.
All right, Zach, what do you got?
All right, my number 2. You're going to hate me for this, Matt.
Okay.
It is probably one of the best Halloween movies, but it's not the best.
Okay.
But I picked Trick or Treat.
Oh, you got to be talking about the 1980s one, right?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I get it.
I'm sorry.
I get it.
But it's got it all. It reminds me of like a lot of Four Rooms, if you remember that film.
Oh yeah, it's got that vibe to it with all the stories going on at the same time.
Or just reminds me of like any Tarantino film, because he goes a lot of times through different people, different characters, and they meet up. Like Pulp Fiction is a perfect example of this. Like, and it's not necessarily all in the right order as far as timeline goes, but you'll see. It's basically several short stories, and all these characters will pass from story to story.
Yeah, you'll see it in the background, and
yeah.
No, that movie is absolutely. Yeah.
It's got it all. I mean, you got revengeful ghosts. You've got werewolves,
super hot werewolves,
super fucking hot werewolves. Yes. Damn Skippy. So yeah, that's my number 2. Did you know? I don't know if you knew this, Matt, but I hear that Trick or Treat 2 finally has been pushed through for pre-production. So
don't ruin it.
Just don't ruin this for me, you motherfucker. No, I hear it's gonna happen.
I'm ready.
So I hope they do. It's as far as Halloween movies goes, it is one of my favorite Halloween movies that's come out in the last 20 years.
Yeah, I love it. It's an amazing movie. So,
what about you? What you got?
Hold on.
Okay, let's have it.
Sorry.
Point of order. Production note. The movie we were trying to figure out, Sam Raimi, The Gift.
Yes.
Who's the female lead in that? Jennifer Hudson? Jennifer.
Oh, give me a sec. Where
Yeah.
am I doing it?
Come on, Jamie. Come on.
I came up with the title. I can't remember the actress.
Kate Blanchett's in it.
Okay.
Katie Holmes is in it.
That's who I was
Keanu
thinking.
Reeves.
Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves and
Hilary
Katie Holmes,
Swank.
I think were. Yeah.
Giovanni Ribisi. Gary Cole's
The
in
one
it.
dude.
Wow.
The one dude that was Phoebe's brother from Friends.
Yeah, that one dude.
What the hell his name is?
Yeah, that's Giovanni.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And Craig T. Nelson, small part in it.
I don't remember him being in it, but
yeah, he was the.
Jesus, man, who wasn't in this movie?
There was a lot of people in it.
I'll tell you who wasn't in that movie. Kevin Bacon was not in that movie.
No, but there's like 2 steps to him from that one. I think.
Sure. Yeah, it doesn't take long.
Maybe less.
2?
Maybe less.
Freaking Danny Elfman's in it.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. He does do little stuff here and there for saying.
All right. Sorry. Had to
You're
get
good.
that
You're
out.
good.
No, I'm glad you did. Zach could stop thinking about it because I remember the title of the
I'll let
movie.
it go
That's
now.
all I needed.
I wanted to say like Jennifer Hudson or like one of those R&B girls was in it, but I'm thinking of something else.
It must be. I don't know. I'm not sure what you're on about.
First things to go, your memory. I can't remember after that.
Yeah.
What?
Sorry,
All right.
Matt. What's your number 2, buddy?
My number 2, and it's a
What's
House
your
of
number
1,000
2?
Corpses.
Ooh.
Okay, so I got a little story about this because I heard about this movie, I think from Fangoria, because I used to have a subscription, and took like, what was it, like 2 years, 2.5, maybe 3 years before this even came out in theaters. And
Something like that. I remember watching it like on a preview with you, and it was like, holy shit, that looks good.
Yeah,
And it seemed like it was forever before.
Okay.
Yeah.
But when it did come out in
It's
theaters,
Rob Zombie's Chinese Democracy.
it's okay, I get it. So
I thought that was Dragula.
But so, and when it did come out, finally did come out in theaters, our local theaters wouldn't play this movie. So for me to watch it in theaters, I was going to have to drive like an hour and a half just to watch it. So I was like, I'll wait for it to be on video. So after all these years of waiting for this movie, it finally comes out. I rent it. I take it home and watch it, and I fucking hated it.
Really?
Oh man, I was so pissed. It wouldn't have mattered what it was. It wasn't going to live up to the hype that I had built up in my head for this movie. So it was probably, I took it back. Probably 2 years later, I'm sitting at home. The wife goes to bed, and I'm setting up, and I'm like, well, I'll see what's on. IFC, House of 1,000 Corpses. All right, I'll watch it. Fucking loved it. Went out and bought it the next day. So I don't know. It was completely all on me, but I had so much expectations. Like I said, it wouldn't have mattered what it was.
Dude, I mean, I enjoyed it quite thoroughly. It threw me. It's a throwback to like Texas Chainsaw Massacre with more fried chicken.
No, yeah. Make your mama home some more fried chicken before I gotta stick my boot up in your ass.
Yeah, it's good shit. My wife even likes that movie, and she doesn't like a lot of horror movies.
That's got a little bit of everything in it. I mean, it's like
that whole series is really good. I think out of the whole series, Devil's Reject is probably my favorite film out of that 3-part series. But awesome. Well, Todd, I think it's your turn, buddy. What's your number 1?
Oh, Hellraiser.
Oh yeah. Yes, that's a good one.
That to me, it's I mean for years I used to, as soon as October 1st rolls around, I used to do 3 things faithfully. 1, I'd start just burning through October Rust from Typo until I got tired of it.
Yeah.
I would change my voicemail greeting to Pinhead. We have such sights to show you. Time to play.
Nice.
And number 3, it started out with a T-shirt. Zach actually gave me my first Pinhead T-shirt, but then I've always had a Pinhead hoodie, and the only time I ever wear it is October. I break it out, and I'm like, woohoo! Now, to this day, Hellraiser is like the ultimate deal with the devil movie for me. The devil.
Yeah.
The
devil. The cinematography of it is probably still never going to be great. But just watching the premise of the movie, especially as I'm older now, and understanding those moments of, yeah, I'd probably fucking play with the box. You know?
Todd, do you realize you just said I'd play with the box?
Oh, all puns intended.
I knew they were.
Puns intended.
I was going to leave that one alone, but yeah, he did say it. I'm going to get that on sample. I'd probably play with the box. Yep. But no, that Hellraiser series is one of my favorite. I would have, Hellraiser 2 is probably my favorite out of that series, just because it's not as, to me, it's not as long. I mean, there's more horror stuff in it. You know what I mean? Like there's not as many gaps between crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I did read The Hellbound Heart, which is what that's based off of. But what I like about the movie is Pinhead's not in it a whole lot. So when he does show up, it's just like, yes, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah. I wouldn't as I love that series so much that I actually would every October, I think by the time I was like 15 or 16, I would invite friends over and we would have a hellathon. I think until I moved out of my parents' house.
Yeah.
But every year we'd sit down and we would watch 1, 2, 3. And then, whatever. I think at one point we would watch Bloodlines, but after
Bloodlines is good, but if
it is really good.
If
it's
really
not
good. Bradley, then it's not Pinhead. And
yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, when that fat guy showed up, I was like, I'm out.
Oh, the CD launching guy? That was,
no.
I was going to say that's Hellraiser 3. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's like when they tried to make Nightmare on Elm Street and it was Rorschach instead of Robert Englund. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
It's just not the same.
That's already a nightmare.
Not the same. I mean, that you can do that with Jason because the guy's wearing a mask and he doesn't say anything.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like Freddy, when it comes to Chucky, when it comes to...
You gotta have the voice, you gotta have the...
Yeah.
But I still... When I think of Jason, I still think of Kane Hodder. That's,
Well, I mean, any tall son of a bitch that's wearing a really
looks like
ugly
a linebacker.
Mask. Yeah, it looks like a linebacker that can, hold a machete over his head.
So what you're saying is that technically we could take Casey Jones from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and make him play Jason? Same thing, hockey mask, little knife and hockey stick.
I'll tell you what, I'll allow it. I'll allow it. I think your other brother would probably have some words to say to you about that, but I mean, I just remember his love of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's it.
We could probably make some pretty sweet kills.
I ain't afraid of that big, tall fucking bastard.
Well, I mean, he knows fucking karate, man. He might kick your ass.
Oh, he'll definitely kick my ass, but I ain't afraid of him.
But I ain't afraid.
I can take a beating. I ain't afraid of nobody.
I'll be cussing him up and down, telling him he's a fucking little bitch the whole time he's beating my ass. Be like, motherfucker, I changed your diaper.
Let's do this more.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Where we at, guys?
Okay, who's up?
I think I'm up. It's my number one.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's pretty self-explanatory, I think. The 1978 film Halloween.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's one of my favorite movies of all time.
It's let's see, when does it happen? Oh, it happens on Halloween.
It certainly does.
And it's probably one of the, I mean, it is the slasher film. I mean, it's what spawned all the other ones. It's perfect. You got like the ghost, which was, I mean, Michael Myers. I would just call him. He's like a ghost. I mean, he doesn't say anything. He just shows up and starts butchering people.
Well, in the credits, he's listed as the Shape.
Yep. There you go.
The breathing through it bothers my wife because of the scenes where it's just it's what he's
just
seeing
like through the mask,
breathing through the mask, and it creeps her out.
Awesome.
It's like it's supposed to. It wasn't even fall when that movie was shot. They were the leaves. They were fake leaves. They had to rake that shit up and take it to different scenes to throw it back down. And the mask is a William Shatner mask. Everybody knows that, but they didn't have any money, so they went and bought. One was a clown mask and one was William Shatner mask. So they painted it white, cut the eyes out, and frilled the hair up, and it became fucking perfect mask.
Yeah, it's just, to me, I mean, I have to watch it at least once, probably more like 4 times in October. But
that movie to me, man, it could be like it could be the middle of July. I'll be like, I can only watch Halloween. So, and it's part of the reason. Well, I don't want to get into it. Should I get it? It's part of the reason I canceled my subscription to Fangoria.
Really?
Yeah, they done the top 300 horror movies of all time, and of course it was in there because it should be. And I'm reading down through it, and it said Haddonfield, Missouri. I know most people just read right by that and just finish with it, but I was like, it's Haddonfield, Illinois, motherfucker. Now, that made it past the dude that wrote it, should have known better. It made it past the editor. It got all the way into the fucking magazine. What?
Hey, Matt.
Yeah.
You know, there's no Haddonfield, Illinois. You know that, right?
Well, it doesn't matter. There is in the movie, and that's what they should have fucking said. No, I was already pissed, but I let it go. I let that shit slide. And then it was a couple issues later. It said, doggone it. Nicolas Cage was on the cover, and it said Master of Horror. I was like, get the fuck out of here. Canceled my subscription immediately. It's like, I don't think so. Why don't you slap me in the face?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why Spire's the master of horror.
And this has been Deep Thoughts with Matt.
As soon as I think about it, it just makes me mad all over again, and there's really no reason for it.
Really, just a little mad, huh?
Just a little bit angry. Do you know how much a subscription was to Fangoria? It's crazy.
I canceled that shit. Fuck you, Nick Cage.
Did. That day, it's like, nope, I'm out.
Oh shit.
So.
Shit. That's funny.
Okay.
No respect for the land of Illinois.
No, they're not giving it props, and it definitely should have been done. Okay, so we ready for my number one?
Yeah, what's your number one, Matt?
Okay, The Room. Now, there's nothing more terrifying than this fucking movie. All you have to do is sit through it. That's a joke. Because my favorite one is Trick or Treat, and Zach already covered it pretty well. So I was trying to think of something else that was terrifying to watch.
Mary Poppins.
So, The Notebook, god awful.
Oh shit.
No, but it's not a joke. I did come home after band practice one night and fucking walk in the house, and there's my wife and her sister-in-law sitting there watching The Notebook. They're both bawling with fucking Kleenex in their hands. So they're like, you need to watch this. I was like, I'm gonna fuck off back to the bedroom.
I'd be like, I'm good. There are beers in the garage. You need to be drunk.
That's not a thing I'm going to do.
Yeah, right on. Well, that was fun, guys.
Well, that was a good time. No. So I'm going to say that Sam Raimi wins, basically.
Basically, yeah. Sam Raimi wins. For
sure. We both had Trick or Treat on our list pretty high up, but Sam Raimi was named more than anything else, I think.
Yep, that would be correct.
Johnny Depp
was named.
Comes in number 2.
Yeah, because he was named twice. If you would have went with Nightmare on Elm Street 1, he would have been in there 3 times. I was trying to keep up with that.
I thought about it, but the tie-in between Nightmare 3 and Evil Dead 2 is just too much to let sit.
Yeah. Plus, it always, and even thinking through this list, I remember from being a kid and going through what kids don't get to do today when you go through the where you go to rent a movie. Like I wasn't even talking about Blockbuster. Like the place I used to go was like this gigantic old garage that was converted into a video store, and you walk through, it's like wooden shelves with all these movies sitting up there, and I'd go straight to the horror section.
You look for the weird ass looking cover.
The craziest looking cover of something, and I was just I don't know, it's the nostalgic thing of it, I think, which is why I've got a movie DVD Blu-ray vault, which is a fucking pie safe, because my wife wouldn't let me have a vault. I mean, let's be honest.
Well, at least you got a pie vault. I mean,
pie safe.
Pie safe, yeah. It's gonna keep your pies safe.
The motherfucker is loaded, man.
Oh shit.
No, I get shit from friends sometimes. Like, why do you even own movies? It's like, one of these days, something's gonna happen. There's gonna be one of them solar flares or some shit, and everything in the cloud's gonna be gone. I'm gonna be sitting here enjoying all my fucking movies. And you kiss my ass.
You can come over and I'll charge you $50 to get in.
You bring the popcorn, motherfucker. Come on.
I'll be put my generator. microwaving popcorn, watching DVDs and VHSs. What are VHSs?
Things that are, I think they're in totes in my garage storage area.
Shit.
Well, this was good. I like this.
Yeah, this is fun.
Not bad list. I liked, and I get it. I got every one of them. If my sister would have been here, I think I probably would have made fun of some of them. But
I mean, nobody mentioned Hocus Pocus, so I think we're safe.
That was on Crystal's list, and I get that one too. I didn't like Hocus Pocus 2, but the first one I do like, because my kids love to watch that around. I think
I started Hocus Pocus 2 with the kids, and I fell asleep on the couch watching it, and I was like, it's not that good.
Yeah, fair enough. Don't go back. It's fine.
Okay, I'll live.
Yeah,
Matt gives it 1 star.
I came home to the ending, and I was like, oh, good. It's over.
Yeah, that was the worst part of the movie, I thought.
Oh.
But, I don't know. That's the thing. I mean, the kids liked it, so it's fine.
The only good thing about Hocus Pocus was Sarah Jessica Parker. It's the only real time, man. She just had mass cleavage going the whole movie. And when she's jumping up and down doing that whole amok, they're just bouncing.
I'm sorry.
And there goes the only 2 girls that are listening to this podcast. Thanks for hanging out, ladies.
The Todd is the horniest man on the earth.
Hey, I admire beautiful things.
Yeah,
and they deserve to be mentioned in everyday life.
There you go.
They certainly do.
Because I've got a box set, and boy, they just slide right in.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
All right.
What's behind the 22nd door? I don't know. Maybe it's 9 gates. Anyways.
You'll never know.
Yeah.
Guys, thanks for hanging out with us. Happy Halloween. Todd, thanks for doing this.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys.
Come back. We'll have you back later for something else too, I guarantee.
For sure.
And thanks to me and Zach's mutual friend Ryan. We've got a new way to sign off as we end the show.
I'm gonna let you do it the first time because I'm scared.
Okay.
Oh, before you do that though, thank you guys for subscribing, rating, and reviewing the podcast. The more you do that, the more word gets out there. So thanks again for doing that. And if you want to get a hold of us, you can email us at hmfppod@gmail.com. And if you've got any crazy stories you want to tell us about, like haunted stories, ghost stories, or if you just want to fuck around and give us a hard time, that'd be great.
Yep.
Matt loves hate mail.
Oh, dude.
Fuck around and find out.
All right, go for it, Matt.
All
Here
right.
we go.
We'll see you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday. Later.
It's evil! Don't touch it!
It's alive!
I was with you.
They're coming to get you. Power of Christ.
This is Hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
It's got a huge banger.